the attacking fullbacks are highly priced. The likes of Trent, the likes of Robertson,
Shaw.
Yeah. they're
pricey.
They're way pricey than the standard centre backs who in the Premier League. I think if Arsenal start firing on all cylinders, that left-hand side is very key because he tends to do that overlap thing. So there's a high chance he'll probably get an assist. Best case scenario, he will score. Hi, hello, and welcome back to another video on the Football for the Fans podcast. My name is Ian.
I am Alan.
And today we're going to deal with FPL. I know we've not really had consistent uploads with FPL, and we do apologize for that. But we're going to try and do a sort of review of Gameweek 3 and a sort of preview of Gameweek 4 with a little bit of players to watch and avoid section in between.
Some advice.
So yeah, before we get started on this video, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you. Thank you for the support that you've given us thus far. We really do not take it for granted, and we appreciate you taking time to watch the videos. So yeah, let's get started. Game Week 3 review. I'll kick things off. My team is called the League Leader, and ironic because I'm fourth in the FFTF league.
It's still too early.
Yeah, it's still early days, I guess. Yeah. So maybe just plug here. There's an FFTF league that we have. It's our own fantasy league for the channel, and good news, it's free to join. So link will be in the description below if you want to join us. And yeah, let's compete. At the end of the season, there might be a prize. Who knows? So yeah, my team is called the League Leaders, and you'll see my team for Game Week 3 somewhere on the screen in post editing. And I'll start off by saying I got 63 points. A fairly decent game week.
It's good.
It's not too bad, not too good. And my squad looked like this, as you can see, but I'm gonna just run through it. So my goalkeeper was Sanchez. He got 2 points. I had 3 defenders, Lucas Dean, Amati, and Sufal. Sufal got me 1 point. Amati got me 2 points, and Dean was the standout performance with 6 points. In midfield, I had 4 midfielders. I had Bruno Fernandes, who was absolutely disappointing. I had El Ghazi, who was even worse than Bruno Fernandes, where Fernandes got 2 points, El Ghazi got 1 point. Mahrez, Pep's rotation is so bad. It is so merciless because 1 minute your player is starting, then he's not. So we're going to have a discussion on that, by the way, players to avoid. And the best performing midfielder was Mohamed Salah with 10 points. So he had a pretty good Game Week 3. And finally, moving on to my forwards, I had 3 forwards. We'll start off with Danny Ings, who had 4 points. Then Wilson, who played pretty well.
A decent game,
Very good game. He had 9 points. And finally, my captain was Antonio, the man of the moment. He had 11 points, but since he was my captain, 22 points. So when you add all those together, it comes to 63.
Fair enough.
You?
So my team is Wabaya FC, and currently I'm ranking number 1. But it's still too early. It's still early. So yeah, my team, a goalkeeper I had Kasper Schmeichel. I had 3 defenders. Schmeichel gave me 3 points. My 3 defenders were Sufal, Luke Shaw, and Tsimikas, the Liverpool reserve.
The left back.
Yeah, because and unfortunately for me, he started on the bench this game.
Oh, and then he came once.
Yeah, man.
So, I think that's the worst thing for an FPL manager. When you see your player isn't in the starting lineup, your heart sinks, basically.
And then now to make things worse, he just comes in the 80th minute or something like that.
And obviously he can't really have a big impact. Yeah. It's really very unfortunate.
So he gave me 1 point. Shaw gave me 6 points. So far gave me 1 point because they conceded 2 goals.
Okay.
Yeah. My midfield, I had 4 midfielders. Side Benrahma.
Oh, he did pretty well.
He gave me 2 points. Because I think they conceded and he didn't really have a major impact in that game. My other midfielders are Mason Greenwood.
Okay.
He gave me 8 points. The
star boy.
The Portuguese Magnifico.
Bruno,
but he gave me 2 points.
And the other Portuguese,
Diogo Jota.
Okay.
Gave me 1 point.
Okay.
Then up front I had front three, of course. Michael Antonio. And he wasn't my captain, sorry. He gave me 11 points.
Okay.
Jamie Vardy, who was my captain, gave me 12 times 2, 24.
Oh, he was your captain?
He was my captain. And then finally I had Danny Ings, who gave me 4 points.
4 points.
So overall I had 63 points.
So yeah, you were very fortunate with your forward line coming through for you. But yeah, not bad. So 63 points for both of us.
Not bad.
I would say above average, considering Gameweek's 3 average was 54.
Yeah, so yeah, we're doing not bad.
Not too bad, and the highest was 119.
Yeah.
So we're somewhere in there. Hopefully we can improve.
Yeah.
So I think we'll kick off with the players to avoid.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for me personally, I believe we should avoid Patrick Bamford.
Okay.
Because he's not been as confident as he was this time last season. I think he has only one goal
so far.
Yeah. And the fixtures coming up, especially against Liverpool,
very tricky.
Not
necessarily the best set of fixtures, and I think there are players out there who have, I wouldn't say an easier but a better run.
Yeah.
Okay.
I also have Danny Ings on the other
the attacking side.
Yeah, because his fixtures again are tough.
Yeah, I think generally just avoid Aston Villa players.
Yeah.
Whether in goalkeeper, in defense, in midfield, because the next 4 to 5 games,
they're heavy.
They're not the easiest. They start off with Chelsea this weekend.
Yeah.
So just avoid Aston Villa players in general.
And finally, I can say maybe the City players also, because of the squad rotation.
Okay.
So personally, go for Raheem Sterling because Pep hasn't really utilized him.
Yes, that is true so far.
So yeah, I'd say those 3.
So City players, Villa players, and Patrick Bamford.
Yeah.
I think you and I have more or less the same thought process, but maybe just to add, I think the other player is Bruno Fernandes.
Why?
I don't think his value for money at this point.
Yeah, because
he's 12 million.
That's a lot.
That is so much, and that can be distributed elsewhere.
Field,
And the main reason why I think Bruno Fernandes is not necessarily as a good option as he was in the first 3 game weeks is because of the arrival of Cristiano Ronaldo. So there'll always be that pull and push of who will take penalties,
who will take free kicks,
who will take set pieces.
Yes, okay.
And you can't really justify having a 12 million pound midfielder basically for assists. He might continue his goal scoring trend. I don't refuse.
I hope so, yeah.
We all hope that he does. But for value for money, and if you look at the alternatives who we'll mention next, I think yeah, just try and find a way of using that
Rotating
money
the money.
elsewhere. So yeah, those are our four
players to avoid.
players to avoid generally. Now we move on to the players that you must have or players to look out for.
Yeah.
So
if you should start this one.
Yeah, if you don't have these guys in your squad, you should figure out a way of getting them in the squad. Obviously, with FPL, it's easier said than done because you have the limit of the number of transfers you can do per game week.
Yeah.
But I think I will start things off. I'll mention one or two at least in every position.
Yeah.
So I think the two players that you should be looking at in the striking position or in the attack position is Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. So I think he's a very, very good option because of his price point.
Yeah.
He is cheaper than all these other strikers, Kane, Ronaldo, Lukaku.
Yeah.
So he's way cheaper. Arsenal should have a revival.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they will, but they need to. And apart from Saka, who gets the goals in the Arsenal squad?
It's
Aubameyang. So I think he's a very, very good option. The second one in the attacking position is Raul Jimenez.
Yeah, true.
Raul Jimenez is a good option because of Wolves' fixtures. I think it's about time Wolves start winning games, and the person or the catalyst that
will be him.
Yeah, that Wolves need to start firing on all cylinders is Raul Jimenez.
Yeah.
Maybe not for this game week exact, but I think between now and the next international break, he should
do
be
something.
Yeah, he should be in people's squads.
Yeah.
And finally, in defense, I have two players who I think are good options. The first one is Chelsea's Alonso. I think with FPL, one tactic that managers usually have is you try and have more fullbacks.
Yeah.
And that's why you see the right backs and the left backs. And that's why you see the attacking fullbacks are highly priced.
Yeah.
The likes of Trent, the likes of Robertson,
Shaw.
Yeah. They're pricey. They're way pricey than the standard centre backs.
Yeah.
Who in the Premier League. So I think Alonso is a very good option. If you can't afford Trent and Robertson, he is the next person. Chelsea play that back three, back five system.
Yeah.
So going forward, he's always going to bomb forward.
Yeah.
The second player is Tierney.
Kieran Tierney.
Tierney.
He's been solid, by the way.
Yeah. The Arsenal left back. I think if Arsenal start firing on all cylinders, that left-hand side is very key because he tends to do that overlap thing. So there's a high chance he'll probably get an assist. Best case scenario, he will score. So yeah, those are our players to look out for. And now we move on to the game week 4 setup. I think you'll start off.
So on the changes of players, or the personnel rather, I'd ship out Danny Ings because of the tough run of fixtures he has. And maybe in his replacement, I'd put Romelu Lukaku.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only change I'd put. So
you had enough funds to make that
the switch. Yeah.
How much do you remain with?
I think with 1 million from such a change.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Danny Ings for
Romelu
Lukaku.
Yeah.
I think if I start saying the number of changes I'm planning to make, we won't end this video to be too long. So basically, I'm planning on using my wildcard.
So it's a number of changes.
So it's, I think, close to 30. I'm changing up my whole squad.
Yeah.
So I think to save time, the transfers will be on the screen in post editing. And as you're seeing now, this is the team that I plan to go with.
Uh-huh.
This is the team that I plan to go with. And yeah, 13 changes. I think it was necessitated by the fact that I had a lot of players who weren't really performing, especially in the defense and in the midfield.
Okay.
So instead of, I did have 2 free transfers, but instead of suffering the point reduction, I just rather do the wild card and hope it turns out okay. So yeah, as you can see, this is my squad.
I think for me, I'll just stay put with the wild card. I'll see how my team performs this week, and then we will discuss this later.
No upgrades, bench boosts.
No. It's too early. It's still early.
Yeah. So that's it from us for this video.
Yeah.
I hope you guys have enjoyed, and if you've made it this far, thank you so much for the support. We really do appreciate it. We hope for a successful game week 4.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you've enjoyed the video, kindly do us a favor. Please like, subscribe, leave us a comment. Are the changes that I've made too many? And yeah, stay safe, guys. I've been your host, Ian.
I'm Alan.
See you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.